Have you ever wondered what happens behind the apps we use every day? How do we ensure our data is safe? Today, we are going to talk about what AppSec really means and why it's so essential for this building and using technology.
It's coffee time!
Hi, my name is Lucas, Territory Manager at Rainforest, and you are watching AppSec Espresso, your weekly shot of cybersecurity. So let's get started. What is AppSec? AppSec is a set of practices, tools, and behaviors aimed at ensuring that software is secured. So I can write down here, right in the saying there, the AppSec, right? And as I mentioned, AppSec is a set of practices, tools, and behaviors, right? So I can write down, security code is a practice, testing, right? Tools in general. And the most important, it's not the most important thing, but one of the most important thing, it's culture, right? So, as I mentioned, AppSec is not a set of practice. It's not just about setting a strong password or installing antivirus. It's about building software with security in mind from day one. It means reviewing, testing, automating, and even create a culture of responsibility around data, right? Why is it important? So most cyber attacks today exploit vulnerabilities in applications, and many of these issues could have been avoided with simple practice. And trust me, this isn't just theory. According to some reports in 2024, over 70% of data breaches involve web applications. So 7% of data breaches involve web applications. All right. And even more, IBM reports that the average cost of single data breach it's about 4.45 million. So that's huge, right? And the impact, it's technical, it's financial, and in my opinion, the most important one, it's about trust. So where does AppSec fit in the development cycle? So let me draw a line here. I think it's better to explain. Okay. So software development flow is planning, right? Dev, and then we have testing, we have production, right? And AppSec isn't something you tag on at the end, because usually you have security right here. So as I mentioned, AppSec isn't something you tag on at the end. It's a mindset that flows through the entire software life cycle, from planning through the development, right? And then testing and into production. That's why we talk about shift left, bringing security into the process early. I think I just posted a video a weekend ago on LinkedIn, right? So it's always cheaper and more effective to prevent than to fix later, right? And how to apply AppSec in practice? I think I can draw two boxes here, right? So in practice, doing AppSec means combining technology and with culture, right? So one side we have people, so people well trained, security our teams with clear process, and at the other hand, we have tools like statistic and dynamic code analysis, dependency scanners, security checks in CI/CD, and so on, right? And all of it needs to work together. So there is a flow between culture and tech, and because the best tool means nothing if the team doesn't understand why it matters, right? So sorry. Given this, AppSec is not a luxury. I think I'm going to write down this phrase because it's so important. It's like AppSec is not a luxury, right? It's not something we leave it for later. It's a responsibility that starts with the first commit, go through reviews and tests, and continues even after the app's live. As I mentioned before, over 70% of data breaches involve web application vulnerabilities, and the average cost of breach, remember, it's over $4 million. The math's quite simple here. Either we invest in security early or we pay later in money, in reputation, and in the trust of our users. So AppSec is about protection, what you build. And more than that, it's about protection, the people who use what you build. So what if we stop seeing security as a blocker and start seeing as a differentiation? Because in today's world, software that isn't secure, simply it's ready. So thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your time. So stay tuned. We have more content coming. See ya.